For people who might not recognise you, can you introduce yourself? Because you've got a new hairstyle.
Of course, I'm Rory Speed. I play Joel Dexter, or the gossip at the moment. I used to play Joel Dexter. Don't know if I'm going to be back yet or not. We'll need to wait and see.
So what's inspired the new do?
Well, you know, it's been sort of 2 years of bleaching my hair relentlessly, like week in, week out. Every 7 days I'm getting it done because it grows like weeds. It's been nice to go, you know, a bit of time out, take the bleach out. Characters changing, just finished the big storyline with Cleo. It was amazing. The reception was incredible, actually. I was properly overwhelmed by it, both of us were, me and Nadine. And it's nice to go stepping back from that and thinking, if the character's going to change, leaving the whole Cleo thing behind him, it's like, well, there's got to be a change in the character. We want best excuse to change the hair. Change the hair completely, change the character, and we'll see what it goes in the next few months.
Yeah. And is there a sadness in you that obviously Cleo and Joel have at the moment gone their separate ways? Are you hopeful that might change in the future?
Of course, I'm really sad this happened. It's those two characters for me. That's where it all started in the show for me. So it's been a huge thing as my storyline. Me and Cleo, Joel and Cleo, and seeing that end was like a closing of a chapter. And I think it's what the characters both need. It's closing that down to start somewhere new. But obviously we both have our issues, and they will change, and the characters will change in the next 6 months, year, 2 years. But it'll be interesting to see obviously where they go. And I'd like to say that maybe down the line somewhere that this ongoing love that we have for each other, it can flourish somewhere. But I don't know what the writers are thinking yet. So.
Yeah, they'll always be on each other's radar, and they have got that big fan base. So
they do.
You never know.
I've been so lucky with that as well. Like, the fans love the two characters together, and a serious storyline like Cleo's bulimia has been one of these talking points of the show, in the fact that when somebody suffers with a mental illness, people have a vision of how they would deal with it if it was them going through it. But really, if it's somebody you love going through something as serious as that, it's a sort of survival mechanism for both parties, and it's going, okay, I would deal with it this way, and you can leave in space enough to grow and space enough to change. Cleo finished with Joel thinking this is going to be the best thing for her, and he's gone, clearly it is. He's not helping the matter, so we'll see down the line.
But you must be proud of Nadine for her performances in that storyline.
Yeah, we done an interview a few months ago, so we're shooting the wedding stuff, and I was on the bus. And it was after a long day, but I couldn't reiterate enough how buzzing I was for her, because she's put in so much work over the last year in the storyline. But coming to a head in that week's storyline, I thought the work was tremendous, and it really came across the way that Tom Strachan edited it, the way it was written with Rowan Barsley, all these things, it came together so nicely, and people took a lot of care over it, and that's why it was received so well. So speaking to Nadine every night when I get home, it's just nothing but love going. It's incredible, and the way it's been received from everybody, all parties, you know, the audience, reviewers, people in the industry, people that we've never worked with, have come forward and said, wow, Hollyoaks do this right. That's very special, and I'm on the sidelines of that. But very much involved because Nadine's in that too, so I'm like, this is incredible, it's incredible.